Alrighty, as you can see, it's nice outside today, finally. So, oh, there's my family over there, way over there. But, like I said, today, actually I didn't say, some mallard ducks. I'm gonna go do something with my car today because I have not made a video on my WRX. I know it's getting lonely over there, so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. It's a little bit windy out today, so excuse the wind noise. I'm gonna get new wheels for this, so anyone wanting me to stop spending money on everything else and get new wheels, I am. Just waiting. Need to find the right pair. I want to get them used because I'm not trying to buy new wheels new because I don't have the money to spend like $1,800 on a nice pair of 18 by 9.5 wheels. These are the 17s that look horrible. They sink right in. See what I mean? But everything else on the car, I kind of have it where I want it. I could use, I guess these are LED taillights, but the aftermarket taillights they make for these. And most of you guys know that I do have the new headlights, obviously. Made a couple videos on them. They've been holding up. Sometimes this one will get moisture in it, but they do have a valve on the back side to actually, I guess, bleed like the moisture, or let it not be all condensated in there. But I'm just gonna go for a drive real quick, talk a little bit about the car. Sounds pretty good, to be honest. I just need to get some little things fixed. I mean, it's pretty much a new car, so everything's kind of working how it should, I should say, but let's see if I can put this right here and it'll stay. I guess I can kind of do it right there. Alrighty. Alrighty, I'm gonna go for a drive real quick, just around town, and talk about this car. Do a little rundown on why I bought it. I've already done a review and stuff, but I'm just gonna do like a what I like about it, what you should do to your WRX. I guess it's kind of an overview again. But I mean, there's not much. A lot of people buy these cars, I've noticed, like this model year especially. I mean, obviously people have their blob eyes and their bug eyes, but something about everyone getting these new ones, and I understand they're not that expensive. They make pretty good power. They're light. They look sweet. They're new. So I get it. Like, I understand why people do it, but I just wanted to talk about why I got it, the misconceptions. My mama. Some misconceptions and what people think differently about it, because some people hate WRXs and they think that they are bad cars. They don't think that they are worth buying. So it's kind of iffy. I think they are great cars because they're light. They make good power. You can tune them pretty easily. There's that certain threshold that's not that high up. If you want to make a bunch of power, you're probably not going to want to buy WRX unless you're down to spend a bunch of money to build the engine. But that's not me. This is my daily. I just have it right where I want. It's probably right. Haven't got a dyno, so you can't judge me too much on it, but I'm guessing it's right around like 290 wheel-ish. So I got catless downpipe, catless everything, no muffler, no resonators, and intake, and then stage 2 E-tune from MAP, custom tune that I sent into them. So it's pretty dead on accurate, I would say. So, and the gains that it says with the tune that I got, because they do different tunes on different cars, and they give you like a benchmark graph. They're saying like 305, 310 wheel. I don't think it's that much. I mean, who knows? I haven't got a dyno, but these stock are 267 crank or something, so probably 235 wheel, 240 wheel or so. And so getting 80 horsepower off that's pretty impressive. So I think I probably gained about 40, 50 horsepower. I bet it's right around 280, 290-ish wheel. So, and I think that's a good number for these cars. You can actually feel it pretty decently in them. Secondly, at least the 2015 WRXs, the base, I guess any WRX, they have the stiffest suspension out of any WRX they've ever made, or STI. They're stiffer than anything. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I've seen on forums and stuff that the WRX suspension, like people will swap the 2016 suspension into the 2015s because the 2015s are too stiff. But I like the suspension on this car. It's actually, I mean, it's not that low, but it's definitely stiff, and I like it because it's not a lot of body roll and everything. But other than that, it's actually a really good car. I mean, there's not much to it. Subaru's not the most luxury brand. I mean, I don't really have much. I have the base model. I don't got a sunroof. I don't got heated seats. I have manual seats all the way around. I don't have auto lights. What else? Cloth seats everywhere. There's really not but it doesn't matter to me because I know that it's a nice car. They look really good from the outside. I know you can get an Evo, like an Evo 10. You'll be paying a little bit, actually probably around the same, about 20 grand. And that's totally up to you with preferences and looks. I think they're both great cars. They each have their own problems. The FA doesn't really have a lot of problems. They have the oil, like sometimes they get the oil burning problems where they're just sinking up oil. Sometimes people's turbo seals go bad. I mean, this has a new turbo on it, but they never said the turbo seals were bad. It was always sorry, I gotta sneeze. Never mind. They're always like this car before me, the store before me, this girl had it, and she was going to college. She couldn't afford her payments, it was too expensive, and she was paying off a new turbo for this, a stock turbo, because she was burning oil, and the Subaru dealership couldn't find out what was wrong with it. So fast forward, she traded it in, got it in Impreza Sport, hates it because I've talked to her before. She saw this car at a meet before, and I thought it was funny that she misses it so much, and she was mad that she got rid of it. I put the Perrin oil sump restrictor on there. It doesn't do much. I've noticed it helped a little bit, but if I turn my car on and let it idle for like 10 minutes, and then I put it in gear, press a little bit of gas just to get it going, it'll smoke. It'll smoke out some oil, and I've gotten used to it. I check. I do my oil changes every like 3,000 miles, and I don't really rip on it that much, so I'm not really worried about it blowing up or something bad happening. The car has 76,000 miles on it, and I take good care of it. It's got a tune on it. It didn't used to when I had it non-tuned for about a month, and I didn't really rip on it that much because it really didn't. It was like chopping up with boost. I didn't know what it needed to be yet, so everything's set in stone now. Everything's perfect. If you want to talk payments, I paid $19,900 for this at a dealership over by Detroit, not in Detroit, but before Detroit, and payments are $345 a month, I think, for I forgot how many years it is. I know myself stupid. I do pay for it though, so, but I can afford it just enough to be able to buy stuff for it. I just gotta be careful with my money because I still live at home, which I'm happy about. My parents don't want me to head out. I'm working in family business, so it's not really much I can go and do. It makes more sense to stay home, especially if my parents don't hate me. So it's really nice for that, so then I don't have to pay for rent. And I still buy my own gas, insurance, all stuff. I just get fed and I get to sleep somewhere, which is awesome. But other than that, that's the story of a life. But the car, I just think that they're really good beginner cars. It's just one of those things that a lot of people have them, so everyone's hating on them. And they think that they're crappy, or they're like matchbox cars, and they're not fast, they're slow. Why did you get an STI? I think STIs are sweet, don't get me wrong. They can make power better, but they're an old design. Actually, they don't make power better. You can make more power with them, but these make power more efficiently, I should say. In my opinion. I think it might even be proven, but that's my opinion on it. Because you notice there's no lag. I know it's a twin scroll turbo, and that makes a difference, but there's no lag. The sound isn't as good, I don't think, but it does sound pretty good. I like the sound of these. They sound a lot different than any other car. What was I gonna say? I think the, I forgot what I was gonna say. Dang it. Oh, these motors. They're just, this and the STI motor, I feel like are head, like, right there, together. STI motor still has its problems. You can buy a 2018 STI, get stage 2, get some parts, and That's just bogus to me. Same with these. I know you can blow these up if you're making more power, but if you're buying a new car and it's a car that's been in a tuner, like people make fast, you feel like they should just be better. You know what I mean? But people can't get away from them. I can't get away from Subarus. I had a EJ20 wagon, 2004 Blaubai. It was sweet. 100,000 miles on rebuilt title, but it was clean. Loved it. I was so scared. It had new head gaskets, and I was so scared of it blowing up that I had to sell it because I was too scared to ruin a car. And I also did a little ditch slide off in the winter and kind of dented the rear fender, but broke a little thing in the bumper. But other than that, I was so scared of it blowing up. So I said I need to sell this before it blows up, and it only had 100,000 miles on it. I still make my money back. I paid $6,000 for it. Got paid for $6,000 with the dent, broken bumper, and more miles on it. So I was happy about that. And then I bought my Cobalt SS that I was waiting on. I didn't have any, I already made a story about this, so you can go watch it, but I had no intentions on buying that car, so. And then I just looked up into them and saw everything that was done to that car was right. Like, that's exactly what you should do for that car. So I did. I just thought it was a great car, and then I bought it. And I'm very happy that I did. And it's giving me my little problems that kind of get me really mad about it. It's just how I am as a person, being impatient, not having all the money in the world to buy all the parts I want. Especially, people would say I'm dumb for having that car and this car, but I don't know. That's what I like doing. I like making videos, and I like driving my car. I like talking about them. I like fixing them. I like putting money into them, even though it's not going to come out in the end. It just makes me happy. So I like doing everything. And that's just what brings me to my third point about how cars, any car you have, it can, like, I don't like Scion TCs. I don't like Corolla. I guess I kind of like Corollas, but I don't like old Honda Civics and stuff. But there's so much like cool things you can do to them. You can build them. You can make them fast. You can stance them. You can anything. That's why I think it's hard to choose. Like, you need to buy a WRX. You need to buy a Cobalt SS. You need to buy. It literally doesn't matter. You're gonna get hate for anything you have. That's what sucks, but it's true. Like, you'd think if I'm driving this and I look like a 16-year-old, but if I'm pulling up, you'd think like in the back of your head, like, oh, they're gonna think I'm cool or whatever. No, it's not really. It's more of like a not a jealousy thing, because these aren't like $80,000 cars, but it's more of just like everyone's gonna talk bad about it, no matter what. There's some people that can appreciate it and whatever. Like, we all have our own hates about people's cars. I'm not a huge Mopar fan. I don't hate them. The only experiences I've had with Chargers and Challengers, other than some of my close friends, like the ones I've run on the highway, they're just cocky. I'm not like that. I don't think I am. At least I don't go up to blasting a race or tell people their cars are slow. I make jokes about them being boats, but it's true. It's not like I'm lying. They do weigh a lot. They weigh a lot. Those cars weigh a lot. And Dodge just appeals, I feel like. I like the Neons and the Vipers. I do like the new Chargers, and I don't really like the Challengers. I never have. But they appeal to that crowd where it's like I don't know. I can't be saying it because it's just going to be racist, or I'm going to be putting certain people in groups. I'm not trying to. I've only ever seen young, like, African Americans, young, like, Muslim, and then I also see some white, like, some young white, like 20, 25, just got like their first job, or they're doing something, hustling, get money. That's what I feel like I see them as. And then either that, or I see them as older people that are retired. And I don't really have a problem with the younger kids, but I just feel the cockiness when I'm on the road, and they're just like I can't even look at you because you drive a. It's like, dude, I don't like, you know what I mean? Only if you can relate, you can relate. But at least where I live, I only see cocky people. I have one or two friends that drive Dodges that are actually make fun of their own car. They make fun of the people that drive them. I guess I could be hypocritical, but that's what happens. So I'm just gonna end at that, wrapping up car hate. I guess it went through 4 different topics, but I guess that's my thoughts on the car community. I was gonna talk about my WRX, but it turned into a whole spiel. So yes, but I do think if you are looking for a WRX, they're a great thing to look into. But I'm not telling you to buy one. WRX, Cobalt SSs are great. They're great cars. Look into those. Any car. There really shouldn't be a specific car. I mean, you can look at specs of a car, do reviews on a car, but I don't think you should ever watch a video that says you need buy one of these. As much as I love Miatas, I don't think you need to buy a Miata. I think they're just really great cars. So, ending on that note, I'm sorry this was a really talkative story video that most people probably do not like, but I have no video idea. Wanted to go for a drive, talk about my car that I never talk about or film, and use my new camera, try editing a little bit better, getting some content out. I want to start making better stuff. Let me know if this was a better articulated video in the sense of editing. I'm going to try to put in some music over the whole entire thing and try to be more professional, I guess, but that's where we're going to end it off. You just heard me talk for 13 minutes straight, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Actually, I'll show you this real quick because I know you guys are going to be obsessed with this. Don't tell me you didn't like them headlights. I love these headlights. That's where I smoked a bird. Alright. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.